Today we will be talking about how yesterday's games will impact your fantasy football league. We will start off in our Denver league, where it looks like we have already won the game, as nobody from either team is playing tomorrow night. We did pretty well. Lamar Jackson had a good night. Tyler Warren, Puka Nacua had a standout game. Pretty good all around. Cam Little did well. Nothing extraordinary, but that's all right for week one. Our opponents didn't have that great of a game either. Our whole league kind of had decent games. We have projections. The highest is 138. I believe 146. So we were third in the league this week, but we had almost everyone play last night, and that was great. Cam Little, great performance by a kicker, 15 points. Puka Nacua, great for a wide receiver, 23. Tyler Warren, 15 points is very good for him. Lamar Jackson, 30. Chase Brown, he had 13, but that's okay. Tony Pollard, that's also kind of meh, with 7.9. Amon-Ra St. Brown, meh, with 9 points. DK Metcalf did okay with 12.3. Cardinals defense, not that great. But our bench, we had Javonte Williams and Keenan Allen both have standout nights, but they were on Thursday and Friday respectively, so neither of them played last night. So that's about it for this league. We've already won that one. We're on to our Denver league, where we are still thick in the heat of battle. We're supposed to win by a tiny bit, and we had okay from Jaden Daniels, okay from Jahmyr Gibbs. Derrick Henry had a great night. JSN had a pretty good night. Mike Evans didn't do that well. Same with Evan Ingram. Our defense didn't do that great. Matt Gay didn't do that great. But we're still in it. We're only supposed to get about 120. That's all right. We do have DJ Moore still left. And if he can get 14 or so points tonight, then we will win. But that's about it for this league. Our opponent's team is good. They just had Xavier Worthy, which caused a bit of problems early. And they did really well other than that. Surprised. If it weren't for Xavier Worthy, we wouldn't really still be in this. They had a pretty good bench. We had nobody really except for Brenton Strange. He got 9.9. That's pretty good. Maybe put him in over Evan Ingram at some point in the next couple of weeks, just because if he starts to prove himself, then we can focus on that. This league was absolutely insane to watch last night. As you can see, Josh Allen and Derrick Henry carried our team. We were at about a 3% chance at one point. And if you look at basically down from Amari and Hampton, this is what our lineup had looked like. Then Derrick Henry and Josh Allen put up a combined 67 points, almost 68 points. They scored more than half of our team's points to win us the game. Absolutely insane. Not that great of a week other than them. But Jordan Mason might have a decent game. We had Ricky Pearsall and Keenan Allen. Ricky Pearsall was the only player who did really well who played last night. But that's that's about it for this league. Now we're going to go to our other players to see who had standout nights. All right, let's go by score here. Start at the QB position. Justin Fields put up 29 points. Daniel Jones also put up 29. Lamar, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, all in the 25-point squad, along with our own Josh Allen. Michael Penix also had a great night. Baker Mayfield, Jaden Daniels got all above 20. Below that, you can start to see it fall off a little bit. Joe Burrow only had 8. Dak Prescott only had 7. Bo Nix only had 6. Cam Ward only had 2. I wonder why that is. Did he not start with her? I think Tua had 5. Russell Wilson 11. Like, it starts to fall off, and it's been a surprise so far. But now we're on to running backs. We'll start off with biggest surprise. We have Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, CMC, James Cook, and Javonte Williams, the only running backs to break 20. Dylan Sampson had a great week 1. He could prove as a viable option. I might stream him. But other than that, nobody who was not added on rosters broke 7 points. This is a little bit surprising. Kenneth Walker didn't have a great day. But as you can see, Ashton Genty put up 12. That's decent. Not much to take away, but just running backs didn't have that great of a week. Wide receivers, it was a surprise at the top. If you had told me that the top 5 wide receivers in week 1 would be Zay Flowers, Keon Coleman, Quentin Johnson, Emeka Egbuka, and Puka Nacua, I probably wouldn't have believed you. And as you can see, the top, Calvin Austin, Keyshawn Buett, Cedric Tillman, all broke 16 points unadded on this league. They might be on rosters in your league, so you'll have to check that out. Tight end, this is a good one. Juwan Johnson, 15 fantasy points. Harold Fannin, 13. But at the top, we had Brock Bowers and Tyler Warren, Dalton Kincaid and Sam Laporta. Kyle Pitts doing well again. Travis Kelce. I mean, it's just a really strong tight end this year. It looks like this year. Jake Tongus had 10.5. You could look at adding him if you need a 1-week starter if George Kittle will be out next week. Could be interesting. But that's about it. That is about it. But before you go, I'm going to ask you to please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it'll give you more great videos like these.